Hello everyone! Today I will be teaching you how to create a walking animation in Adobe Animate, like this. Let's get started. First, go to More Presets. Make sure it is set to Full HD, 24 FPS, and 1920 by 1080 resolution. Now, I'll briefly go through the tools in Adobe Animate. The pencil, eraser, and shape tool. We also have the rectangle tool and oval tool. You can change the color at the bottom. Next, we have the selection tool, which allows you to move objects around. This white dot in the center is the pivot point. If you move it to a different position, the object will rotate around that new point. Now, let's start the animation. First, go to Google and search for a walking animation template. Right-click the image and copy it. Go back to Adobe Animate, right-click and paste it in the center. Use the selection tool to resize it as needed. Rename the layer to Ref for reference. You can rename it to anything you like. I like Ref because it is easier to understand. In the Properties panel, reduce the opacity to 25%. Like this, then lock the layer. Click New Layer and rename it to Drawing. Highlight all frames and press F5 to extend them. Like this. Start drawing the first frame by pressing F7. Here are the shortcuts I use in this tutorial for better understanding. By familiarizing yourself with these shortcuts, you'll be able to work faster and focus more on the creative aspects of animation. Once you have finished drawing your first frame, press F7 to insert a new frame. Then, continue sketching the next pose to maintain smooth animation flow. Leave a like if you find this video helpful. All right, let's pick up the pace and move things along more quickly. Once done, you should have something like this. Once all frames are drawn, we need to extend them so the animation doesn't play too fast. Press F5 twice for each frame to extend the timing. Like this. The animation should be slower and longer. Now, let's smooth out the animation using onion skin. Select all frames. Enable onion skin and adjust the range from the start to the end, so you can see the previous drawings. Then, start adjusting each frame by slightly moving the character forward with the selection tool. Also, make sure to start from the second scene. Repeat this process until the motion is smooth. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Make sure you don't leave a big gap between frames, or else the animation might look choppy and unnatural instead of smooth and fluid. All right, let's pick up the pace and move things along more quickly. Highlight frames from the second scene to the end, then copy and paste them to extend the animation. Make sure to copy from the second scene to maintain consistency. Otherwise, the animation might end up looking unnatural and out of sync. Now, highlight the pasted scene and close the onion skin. Use Alt+Shift+E to edit multiple frames. Use the selection tool to shift the frames forward. As the last step, rewind it so we can review the final result and ensure everything flows smoothly. Lastly, add a loop to the animation. And ta-da! We have a complete walk cycle animation. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this helpful and enjoyable.